really nice. I thought I was going to have to do an offer letter and and all of a sudden they just are like begging to do it. It's so cool. So I'll stop right there, and I'll pass it to, who's got their mic open? I'll pass it to Katabe.
So sorry. I'm sorry about the mic issue. Hey everyone, how are you doing? GM, super happy to be here, super excited. Oh man, I was not so ready. All praises to everyone. Praises to Eve for reaching out and being interested in exploring a collaboration with Giveth to help charities through NFTs. We'll get into more of that later on. Praises to Ashley for coming back and giving so much guidance on in general the community. That's so valuable. Praises for Lauren again for being everywhere. That's an easy to go to. Praises to Amanda. I think it's also everywhere. That's also amazing. Praises to Suga for being so engaged lately. I've been seeing you everywhere too. To Clara, to all the Connect group, to Freshell for paying us. That's amazing. I mean, praises to everyone, really. Yeah, I'll continue my praises once that I'm more ready in the channel. And I'll pass it to, let's see, Janking.
GM, everyone. I'd like to praise Ashley and Claire Z for working with me on the server channels. Ashley for working with me on the calendar stuff and liking my video. And some of you might be able to see that at the top. So, and I don't know who to pass it to. Let's see. Has Lauren gone? There you go. All right, I win.
Damn, I didn't go. I'm also not ready, but I'll try. I want to praise Mitch for amazing, well thought out forum posts on things like NICE, vesting, austerity measures, and more. I also want to praise Mitch and Griff for helping me with the CV params and for getting those up there on DAO voting. I want to praise Yas for keeping super organized on reaching out with Ichi and Faye and Tribe and just like keeping that all in check. I want to praise Suga, Katae, Ahmad for doing all this outreach and coordination, and Claire for all this outreach and coordination on onboarding new projects onto the platform. I also want to praise Claire for suggesting the comms and connect working group mergers. I want to praise Karina for an amazing first week as Giveth comms lead integration. She's doing an awesome job. I want to praise Vitor for setting up a token log so that we can like do this curated reaching out to projects thing. I want to praise Mo for all the awesome design work on Give Power. I want to praise Sem and Amin and Cherik and Monique and Griff for all of the and Fabio for all the coordination on Give Power development and really just making sure that we have like the farm side coming out well. I also want to praise Amin and Mateo for making sure that we're ready for the Call ETH region farm launch. Oh, cool. That was like off the cuff and I still ran time. I can write more in the channel. I'll pass it to Mitch.
Thanks, Lauren. Yeah. So I'd like to praise Freshell for keeping everyone notified about the new role proposals going up on the DAO. Lauren and Griff and Ashley for the great in-person hack sessions last week. Carlos for coding the scripts for the give matching simulation spreadsheet. Mohammed, Monique, Ramin, Amin, Ali Reza, Carlos, and Matteo for being super responsive while I was testing. Pedro for updating our snapshot strategies. Lauren for leading the Give economy development and making the Twitter awesome. Ashley for doing the coordination to get givebacks ready and out. Danny for advice on all things in the forum and being engaged with our governance process. Kotabi for following up on all the leads with integrating different apps and working with different orgs. Oren and Griff for cat herding to get this Giveth Gnosis LP set up and out. Griff, Algene, and Jesse for reviewing givebacks data. And there's a couple more, but I'll keep moving. I'll pass it to Eve Shalenko.
Hi all. This is my first time here. My great praises to Katabe for helping me to connect with the Give community and just describing me all in details that I haven't known before. Great prayers for Wild Wanderer. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it's not correct. For all the help and contacting with all people that I need to talk to and describe. I'm really happy to be here. As I told you on yesterday meeting, it is my first experience working with DAO, so I'm excited about lots of things, not only about the possibilities of our collaboration. So I want to pass my praises to two new people who are here now. They're also from our team, Point of View. A startup that wants to collaborate with Giveth. First of all, my praise goes to Arkady. Pluto Arkady is the founder and the visionary of the Pluto View. So Arkady, we welcome you.
Hey guys, thank you so much. Really excited to be here. My connection might be breaking down a little bit because I'm actually traveling right now, which is annoying because this is exciting, and I hope I could be in a steady internet connection place. But it happened to be so that I'm in a car right now. But yeah, so long story short, really excited for this opportunity. I want to give my praise to Eve for making this happen. I want to give my praise to Eve for making this happen, and everybody in the Giveth community for accepting for being interested in this opportunity.
Nice. And I can pass it for you. You're in the car jumping around. Let's throw it over to Amin. Have anyone to praise Amin?
Hello, everyone. Sorry for being late. Yeah, I want to praise Fabio for preparing the initial version of Software Power. I want to praise Mosaidi because he's hardly work and make the design compatible with the logic. I want to praise Mohammed and Carlos for fixing security issues on the backend. I want to praise Ramin, Matteo, Alreza, and Churik for continues to work on the front end on the fix issue and make it compatible, fix issues and implement new features that we have every sprint. I want to praise Mitch for testing the front end and being enthusiastic about all the details of the smart contract and regional farm. And I want to praise Lauren also for her testing and following up the Give Power stuff. And yeah, that's it. I want to pass it to Mosaidi. Have you gone?
No, not yet. Thanks. I want to praise Amin for explaining the Give Power smart contract. I want to praise Churik for working on Give Power. Praise Alreza for developing a very clean new project card. Praise Ramin for implementing the project verification form. Praise Nicholas and Freshel for all they are doing in the background. Praise Monique for taking care of the backlog. Praise Lauren and Sam for working on Give Power. Praise Ashley and Nicola for reviewing the project verification copy, and praise Neo for working on project structure. I pass it to Carlos. Did you go?
Yeah, no, I'll go. Thanks. I'd like to praise the dev team for all the work they have done. Ramin, Churik, Mohammed, Mo, they are really doing amazing work. Mateo also. I'd like to praise Ashley, Nicola, Melody for all their verification team work they do. Also, Freshel and Nick for reminding me to post my role proposal and also the work they do in the background. And Mitch for all the Give Match work and also helping me debug issues. I'll write more praise, but it's all over the place, so I'll pass it now. Who hasn't gone? Heather.
Thanks, Carlos. I would like to send praise to all of the people that I had check-ins with this week, which were Christina, Neo, Jess, Benz, and I think I'm forgetting some other people, but I'll put it in the channel. And then I also want to praise Nico for just being awesome and helping with offer letters and doing different work agreements and just like really showing up in his second week. Like I already feel the impacts, and I want to praise Ahmad for helping with the QA role and guiding me through more technical interviews. I want to praise Karina for her first week here. I'm so happy that you are with us. And I also want to praise Kotabe for setting up the partnership with us and Iron Hacks and seeing what new type of talent we can source. And I also want to praise Griff for always sending awesome people our way, and then we just filter them through. And I will pass to Popline.
Thank you. So while I was participating to my first meetings this week, I want to send my praise to everyone who nicely welcomed me. So Ahmad, Klazi, Kotabe, Suga, Lauren, and Ashley, and all the people who were there. So thank you for this nice welcome. And I pass it on Suga, who didn't do it.
Thank you, Pauline. Can you all hear me well? Okay, great. Hi, everybody. I would like to dish praise to Kotabe for showing up everywhere and having really great outreachy ideas. Corey for joining us and jumping in and being amazing with strategy and vibes. Pauline for joining comms. Lauren for keeping everything running smoothly. Mitch and Lauren for their gardens proposals on the austerity measures and whatnot. Nick for reaching out about HR. Ahmad for his wizardry with the Gitcoin grant project list. Griff for accidentally calling me in the middle of the night and setting me up with an ETH address. Claire for getting the ball rolling to Sync Connect and Comms Working Group. Ashley for pointing me in the direction for fun facts for our Gitcoin grants. More ideas from anyone, welcome. Devs for their all-around greatness. Lauren for superbly updating Twitter. Everyone who fixed the Typeform spam situation, which I think was Ahmad, Ashley, Lauren. And everyone for their role proposals, which I find so amazing to read. A lucky way to feel like I'm meeting all of you one by one, which I think is so extremely important. Sorry, I went over time. And I would like to pass it to Corey.
Hey everyone. I would love to give praise first off also just across the board. Like it's been an incredible first week, and all the meetings I've joined and the people I've met have been super warm and welcoming. So like that's been incredible. Would like to definitely give praise to Lauren for the stellar onboarding, stewardship, and introducing me so warmly to everyone. Definitely want to give some praise to Suga and Ash for the calls we had this week. Also Monique, I don't know if he's here right now, but was really great to get to know people solely like one-on-one, and get to know the human behind each of these names. And wanted to also give some praise to Heather and Nick for checking in on me. Really appreciate that. I don't know if I need to pass this to anyone else at this point. Like, I feel like we got everybody, but Pluto, did you already talk?
Oh, Pluto already did talk, but I think Clara still needs to go, right?
I still need to go. Hi everyone, happy Thursday. This week I'd like to give lots of praise to Ashley for so much work on the test server, leading the Communitas call yesterday and being such a great buddy. Laura, of course, for everything you do, but particularly for helping us to tidy up our GitHub in the call yesterday, all the Twitter work you do, and generally everything. Ashley and Giant Kin for the great events calendar and ongoing work on the Discord server structure. Jelly Royale for helping me and working some magic to sort out our project's email. Corey for joining the team, welcome. Rainer for leading the Connect Working Group call. Katabi for all your ideas and support. Nick and Fresh Ale for all the behind the scenes work that you do with HR. And Ashley, Ahmad and Griff for sorting out the Typeform issue during the week. Thanks for that. And I don't think there's anybody else left to pass it to.
Oh,
Griff,
there's
I'm going to
only
send
a
it
few.
back to you. This week.
There's always a few. How about Armand?
Yeah,
Sorry, Ahmad.
no worries. So much praise, so little time. So I'd like to praise Rainer for leading the for the great sync up. Amin as well for helping us with the dev roles that we're hiring for. I'd like to praise Corey for her first week. Welcome. It's really great to have you here. I'd like to praise Heather for her great work on hiring, from sourcing to interviewing, and basically just being like a rock star in general. So thanks for all of your great work, Heather. I'd like to praise Kotabi for wearing a really cool shirt today. And I'd like to praise Griff for leading this call and for being a great leader in general. Let's see, who didn't go yet? Let me pass to Ashley. You didn't go yet, did you?
No, I haven't gone yet. I am here, and I have lots of praise today. All right, it's so good to see all you guys. I'm so happy to be back. I want to praise Giantkin for setting up the Sesh event calendar and creating a video to teach people how to add events to it. I want to praise Lauren for all their great tweets. I don't have to be active on my personal Twitter because I can just follow Giveth's Twitter, and it's amazing. And I just realized that like our number of followers has doubled since we started managing it, and that's great. I want to praise Benz for creating the round 11 Pope and delivery. I want to praise Griff for making time to have a buddy call. I want to praise Corey for the one-on-one getting to know each other. It's so great to have you on the team. I want to praise Marco for connecting me with the Juicebox team to explore collaboration and partnership. I want to praise Ahmad for experimenting with ways to award learn-to-earn popes without exploitation. I want to praise Melody for taking some time off. Praise Kotabe Claire for the community building sync that we had. I want to praise Eve, Pauline, Brody Satfa for joining the AMA call yesterday, and praise Brody Satfa, Jelly Royal, and Moshe Hab for all the work they do behind the scenes to make sure that our security remains good. I want to praise Monique, Carlos, Mateo, Mohammed for working to remove. Okay, I'm going to put the rest in there. But I have so much more, you guys. We did a lot this week, and I will pass it to Michelle.
So I'm gonna praise Amin for fixing the bridge and trace issue, Mitch for facilitating the governance call so smoothly as usual, Mateo for taking some time off. I rarely see you having a vacay, so please do it more often and claim all your PTO also for everyone. And also praise Corey for joining the team. Welcome to Giveth, and Nico for onboarding Corey, and also Nico again for handling the role proposal and work agreement process. Mo, Mateo, Nicola, Monique for posting their role proposals in the forum. I'll pass it to Nick.
Yeah, hello, hi. I'd like to give praise to everyone who are here today and also praise to Heather for a productive check-in call this week. Thank you so much for that, and praise to everyone who posted their role proposals this week. And I'd like to give praise to Freshell as well for having a daily check-in with me and for adding DAO votes on behalf of those who can't add yet. Praise to Corey for joining the team, and praise to Moshe Hab, Nicola, Suga, Claire, Mohammed Ranchbar, Giant Ken, Carlos, Monique for being super responsive with our communication. And yeah, who's not yet done?
Yeah, I can pass it. And maybe give a quick reminder intro for the three people who haven't gone yet. That just so you know, it's praise time. So this is a great time to show gratitude and just say anyone who's helped you in the Giveth ecosystem lately, just kind of say praise this person or praise that person. And I'll throw it to Lilith. And I'll put a minute on the clock, but you don't have to use the full minute. Take it, Lilith.
Hi, okay, this is my first time being in such a call. I want to give praise to Heather because she invited me, and I want to give praise to everybody of you because I've never seen anything like this, and it's amazing, and well done. Please keep doing this. I don't know who's next.
I can pass it for you. PRVZ. I don't know how you say that one. Do you have any praise to dish? And tell us how to
Now, sorry for interrupting. This is our CTO, and I think that he will be connected when we get back to the Pluto view. And he is just the completely newbie, so I don't think he has some phrases.
Thanks for jumping in, Eve. Appreciate that. Then Jake, I think you can finish us off. Oh, you're muted, Jake. Oh no, I see head shaking. That's not a good sign. Okay, I'll save you the trouble, Jake. I'll save you the trouble, and we'll figure out Discord mobile later. So let's just jump straight into it. Community call number, where are we? Oh no. Too many tabs. Okay, share screen. Community call 116. Thank you all for coming again. It's so nice to have such a large community call. So many friendly faces. We are getting close to the air, but I love seeing all your faces. We'll keep the videos on while we can, but we'll see if we can keep it up. So first off, praise. Praise is one of our favorite ways of doing decentralized updates. So it's a great way to get everyone talking and know what's going on in every little corner of the Giveth ecosystem. And it's a great way also to know what's happening. Everyone gets to say what's going on, so that's really fun. But the craziest thing about praise is it actually turns into Give tokens if you write it down. We have a praise channel. You can type !praise there, or you can type !praise in any Discord channel and then say at the person and then why you're praising them. And then actually one day soon, hopefully, we're going to get our reward system going, and people who are just praised will actually get Give tokens. So it's a super cool way of rewarding our community. So make sure to write it down, though. Only counts if you write it down. In other news, we have the Round 12 POAP. If you want to get that sweet POAP, make sure to donate on the Giveth platform. Commons Prize vote ends in like 23 minutes. In 36 minutes. So if you haven't voted in the Commons Prize and you're a trusted seed member, make sure to go vote. And also, ETH Barcelona, if you are coming to ETH Barcelona, please fill out this form. That way we can give you a place to stay, and we can all coordinate, and we can learn about your food allergies so we don't poison you when we all eat together. Also, as always, I always want to remind people that you can fill out any kind of feedback form. We are a flat organization, so there aren't very many managers running around telling people what to do, but that also means we don't have those normal feedback rounds that are very common that managers would normally perform. So if you can help us out, if you see someone who needs improvement, or you see someone who's just kicking ass, fill out this type form, giveth.typeform.com/contributor. Oh man, it would make someone's day to get a type form that says, "Oh wow, you are awesome. I love how you do this." It also makes someone's day if they find out that one thing that they're doing doesn't make any sense from your perspective. It will help everyone. So, and also if you want to really supercharge your buddy review calls, you can fill out your self-review and fill out your own type form and say what you're doing well and what you're doing poorly, and that way we can improve and get good feedback cycles going. But yeah, so now we can just jump into the working group section of the call. First, we'll start off with the community circle and the communications working group. Lauren, you want to take it away?
Thank you, Griff. Yes, I do. Cool. Exciting in the communications working group. We have a new platform for our newsletter. So it actually appears you can subscribe to our newsletter right from the Twitter page. And our first newsletter just went out on that platform. It was the newsletter for May. If you're you want to know what's happened throughout the month of May, subscribing to the newsletter is a great way to do it. So major praise to Ahmad for putting together the newsletter, and also major praise to Ahmad for getting this new newsletter platform. Since we added the newsletter subscribe thing to our Twitter page, we got 400 extra subscribers to our newsletter. Isn't that wild? Exciting. Also, we're talking about merging the Connect and Comms working group calls. There's a forum post about it, so check it out if you're in either one of those groups and have an opinion. Also, we're doing a lot of work with project outreach. We're reaching out to all the projects that are part of the Commons Prize. We're reaching out to great projects on Gitcoin and trying to get these awesome projects also to know about Giveth and to start to use Giveth as well. So praise to Katabi, to Suga, to Claire, to Ahmad for doing all of this great outreach. Also, ETH Barcelona is coming up. I'm super excited about ETH Barcelona. Griff is going to be giving a talk. Willie's going to be giving a talk. I'm going to be speaking on a panel. I'm not sure who else is giving a talk, but I'm going to figure that out and coordinate it. We're also sponsoring ETH Barcelona. as a silver sponsor. So that means we're going to be handing out tons of swag. We're going to have a booth. We're sponsoring the impact track. We're like bringing our project on there. There's all this coordination going on with ETH Barcelona. And Rodri's actually designing new swag for us. So praise to Rodri for putting up new designs for our swag for ETH Barcelona. Also, if you haven't claimed your Givebacks Round 10 give yet, your Givebacks Round 10 give is ready to claim. Also, make sure to get your sweet Givebacks Round 10 PO app. The link is in the comment there. Yeah, and also I wanted to just mention welcome and mention Karina. I mean, all of you have basically met Karina already, but I'm super stoked to have Karina on the team. She's joining the comms team and hopefully going to be taking over leadership of the comms working group. So I'm super excited to have her. She's a rock star and like already starting to understand things super well. So major praise to Karina and major welcomes to her as well. Coming soon is the Giveth Galaxy blog. We've been talking about this for a little while, but actually it's done and we're just buying our time to figure out like when's the best place to launch it. I think we're probably going to publish it early next week. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be showing you like how all the TEC, the Common Stack, Giveth, and all these orgs relate and hang out. Also, we're continuing to work on strategy and content planning and creating more of a structure so we can kind of plan in advance for comms instead of being as reactive. And Griff is on his way to Austin very soon. I'm going to miss him so much, but he's going to be giving a talk at the Consensus Conference about the biggest Web3 opportunity, similar talk that he was giving before, but he's going to be representing Giveth and doing a lot of networking. So I'm going to follow him, and we should too. Also, features from friends. I just put a list of some great tweets here of mentions across the Giveth Galaxy. So we were mentioned, our donor onboarding 101 course is mentioned in the Regen Bulletin. We've got somebody who's sharing about the Giveth Donor 101 course who thinks it's slightly biased to say that Giveth is the best donation platform in the world. Although I'm, 100% of the donation goes to the project and we pay the donors to give. Who can beat that? It's epic. Also, there's this great tweet listing all the ETH Barcelona speakers. Opolis did an airdrop and they're really focused on basically making that impact equals profit. They're a super good, super cool regen economy. It's super exciting that they just did their token launch. So check to see if you have this airdrop. And if you don't really want to use the governance of it, delegate to Griff. He's an awesome delegate. I vouch for him. Also, OneHive TV featured us on their OneHive TV about the Give No token swap that we're going to be doing, or that we're almost done. We're like very close to done. Maybe it's done now. I don't know. It's done. Woo! The Give No token swap that we just completed. OneHive TV featured us. Yeah, and then there's, and I can't remember what I linked to your newsletter, but Aragon Unchained Fund. Aragon actually voted to donate $100,000 to Unchained Fund via Giveth. So it's super awesome. Their community was like, donate directly, donate on Giveth. And obviously they chose to donate on Giveth. So super cool to see that post up there. It was just published yesterday. That is all I got right now for the moment in Giveth Comms. So I will pass it to, I think I'm passing it to Connect Working Group. Claire?
Hi, that'll be me then. Hi, everyone. Connect Working Group is currently meeting on Tuesdays. However, that might be due to change soon. But it's good news because we've got the new events calendar, so you'll know exactly what's happening with the timing of the meeting. Our current focus is on attracting projects to the platform. Certain criteria. This is ongoing work from our strategy session a few weeks ago. 3 main niches that we're focusing on at the moment are the Global South, crypto native, and anything that might be considered a little more edgy, anarchist, or community based. Looking into flagship projects with proven impact, something like Extinction Rebellion. As Lauren already mentioned, we're exploring ways that the Connect and Comms working groups can collaborate better together, analysing what tasks and processes we carry out and how we can save a bit of time and make our working group more efficient. Upcoming, we've got a couple of forum posts. One is on project ranking that's due to come soon, and how we can better combine give power, impact orientation, verification, and other ranking related issues. There's another one coming up for, actually it's already in the forum, projects and donor survey. We're looking at ways that, not so much on the functionality of the platform, but how projects and donors work with the platform. So where are their sticking points, where are their pain points, how are they doing with their fundraising, and what kind of projects donors would like to give to. There is an upcoming additional strategy workshop in 2 to 3 weeks, but I don't think the date has been set for that. But I'm sure you will see that also in the new events calendar. And passing it on to
me, if you want. Or we
Thank
can
you.
pass through brief as always.
Over to you, Katab.
Okay, no worries. Okay, so builders update. I'll try to keep it short and sweet because I'm super excited to see the demo of Plutoview, who will be here, who are here today, and whose intention is to facilitate collab sessions to collectively create NFTs and sell them for charities. So a couple of things happening with builders. One thing is, so the work, the intention with your work is bounty management, attracting builders, community engagement. The status is that there is a forum proposal, there's been engagement, there's been voting. A lot of people have voted like, yeah, I'll leave a comment, and not so many comments have been left. So please leave some comments, please leave some collective intelligence there. Super excited to start using that. If some stewards want to start using it, that will be great. Reach out to me. What else? Today, Monique and I have worked a little bit of that integration with the guys of D-Work. More things coming on that side. On Ironhack, there's been also some comments. I'm not going to touch into that too much today, but the forum proposal is there. Like, if you have something to say, like, please leave some comments there. And we also the refi token engineering forum proposal just hit the forum. So please vote, please leave some comments. We want to know your opinions. So that's it on my side. I'll pass it to, I also don't know who I should pass it to. I guess I'll pass it back to Griff. I'll pass it then to the platform circle.
Thanks, Kotabe. Man, sometimes that mute button is sticky, huh? So let's jump into the platform circle and straight into the development working group. Amin, are you taking this one? Oh.
Yes, for sure. Thank you. Thank you. Developers have done massive job this week. The verification application in the app is, the desktop version is almost done. 7.7 instead of 8 are done. And some few backend things and OAuth to authenticate, connecting to the social accounts is remained. The Give Power initial version of Subgraph is ready. Thanks, Fabio, and I did some change today, but it's available for the first Mac version. Give Power UI development is progressing. Frontend guys has implemented something based on the design. Thanks for design team that have prepared something for Mac version, and it started working well. But we have something to make the demo faster. We have added three new donation status, and we have updated the front end to have it. So when you donate, you can, the transition from SA from pending to successful is visible in the front end too. The high no purple is in the front end. So if you purple is donation to a project, should not be eligible to receive give-back in the future. So we notify the user at the donation time. If they intend to have any give-back, it should be notified at the beginning. Issues fixed and calls is far. It's ready for launch. Actually, we're waiting for the next release of the application to it's a bundle to all of them released together. The many security issues are fixed thanks to security analysis and the backend guys, Carlos and Mohammed. Authentication improved. We have new authentication mechanism now. We support expired tokens and automatically log out to users. The in give back calculation, script is improved based on the new requirement, and we have huge number of bug fixes this week. It's not worth to mention here. Yeah, that's it. I pass it back to you, Griff.
Thanks. And unfortunately, we hit capacity. We got to turn off the videos, guys. So turn off your vids. And then more people can join. Thank you so much. And yeah, well, thank you, Amin. Amazing updates. The dev team is just unstoppable. My God, so much going on. But let's toss it over to Lauren for updates on the Give economy side of things. Oh, and Giant Kin, can you turn off your video? Sorry about that. It took us so long to get him to turn on his video. Now we're asking him to turn it off. Take it away, Lauren.
Cool. Thanks, Griff. So as Amin mentioned, Call Eats Regen Farm is ready, set, almost ready to go. We're waiting on a few more updates on the DAP side in order to finally launch. Give Power is really moving forward, working really hard on the Give Farm side and like tweaking some parts of the design so that we can make it a little bit more friendly on the Give Farm part. A lot going on there. Extending the Give Farm is ready to be tested, and Katabi's been doing a ton of research for regen farms. We've actually gotten some more Typeform responses, so let's see if something comes out of that. On the research side of things, we're still working on this total summary of what is the regen pool Angel Vault thing, so hopefully we can get up to a snapshot. Todd has been working on that and got a first draft ready, so hopefully it's coming in the next few days, I hope. So Fox token swap has gone through, and as Griff just updated, the Gnosis token swap has just gone through as well since last night when I was making the slides. So that's super exciting. We're also working on a proposal for a token swap with GTC and still in communications with Prime DAO and Fei Tribe DAO ecosystem. In the realm of Giveth austerity, I think the conviction voting parameters have changed. The vote was ready to pass and had already met quorum, so I think it is actually probably passed, but I didn't look at it yet today. There is also a snapshot open on austerity measures about potentially changing the givebacks factor. So take a look at that snapshot and vote on there as well. And in the research group, we're also talking a lot about the UMA success token, which is going to be something I don't understand yet about supporting the OTC desk, and I don't really know. But there's a link to the Google Doc that Yas has been working on there, explaining that a little bit more in detail. And that's the quick summary of everything that's going on in the Give economy side of things. Our calls are on Wednesday. We've got 2 of them, so join either the research or the dev group if you want to hang out with us, and I will pass it to design.
Thanks, Lauren. Okay, so this week we are still actually working on Give Power. A new changes just came up, and we have to actually update the staking flow. But we have I think we have a version on Figma, and you can just take a look. I hope that's going to do its job. And also we are exploring different approaches for project categories and filtering sorting. We have the first draft on Figma. It's still ongoing. It's still an ongoing task, and we are trying to make sure that we actually can use it and answer all of the problem that we may have on the project categories and filtering. The next things that we are going to work on is the notification center and the project discussion. For the notification center, it's we need somewhere to show all of the notifications that user has and receive. And for the project discussion, it's actually about having a new tab for the project, so people can actually comment, and the project owner can answer and respond to those comments about the project. That's all, Griff. I pass it back to you.
Thanks a lot, Mo. And also, thanks for alerting me that people couldn't get in because we had hit our limits. So thank you so much for that. And I'll jump in for the governance circle. The governance working group has, of course, this new tool on Discord. I love it so much. It's the where is that channel? Team availability channel. If you're on the team, part of the core team, then you'll see this team availability channel underneath DAO and governance in the governance Discord. And I was able to just score some great vacation details for everybody. Put it on here. So Melody's going to be on vacation for a couple more days this week. I'm going to go halftime for a lot of June. I'll be at conferences and different networking events. So I'll be a little bit hard to reach on some of the calls, but we'll still be working. But there will be a few days that I'm taking off, specifically the 14th and 15th, go visit my family, and the 20th to work on the decentral art car. So that'll be fun. And then Santi's taking halftime this for next week and this week. Yas is off today at a wedding. Rodri is moving into his new spot. It's so nice to have all this context. Rodri's moving into his new house, so he wants to say goodbye to his old house and take some time to feel it. And Mateo is taking some vacation, as Rochelle already mentioned. So good to see Mateo, our workhorse, take some time for himself, just to take time. As always, I want to remind people to do some buddy review calls. Here we are. We can't even see each other's faces in this call anymore. This is, it's hard to be in a decentralized group, and it's really nice to have time to talk to each other one-on-one and build stronger connections. So do those buddy calls. Forum posts that are always worth checking out. The HR upgrade is still in full force. Don't be afraid to read up on that, and so we can understand what's going on there. And there's all these role proposals in the forum. Don't be shy. Go in there, make comments. Take time and make comments on people's proposals, especially people you work with. Make sure you understand what they're doing and that you agree. That's what they do. And if they're not saying things that they do, put it in there. Help them out. You also do this. You also do that. So yeah, and then there's also vesting. So we have our token economy supports the team with a vesting agreement, and we want to shift it up. So definitely go in there and check out how that all works and help us devise a fairer system. And austerity measures, so many interesting topics being mentioned there. That's a really interesting forum post that still has a lot of action that's worth checking out. There's also the donor feedback form from the Connect working group. Check that out. It's a very interesting feedback form, and it's still in progress. Something I want to point out is Espacio Crypto is looking for retroactive support for funding, which is a really interesting request. I mean, it's something that's worth checking out and a novelty in the governance space. And of course, the NICE token is really fun. If you want to help brainstorm on how we should implement the NICE token, jump into that forum post. And as always, we are hiring. We actually hired 2 people this week, which is super cool. We hired Jacob, who's going to help with donor relations. Jake, he is in the Discord as Jake. I should say Jake. And then also we have Corey, who's going to come in and help out with comms. And recently we also had Mio, who's coming in as a UI designer, and Nico, who's coming in to help with the back office support and HR, and cat herding and all the great things. So if you guys see them around, they're new, reach out, give some love, and say hello, and introduce yourself and make them feel really welcome. And we're still looking for that lead QA tester. We really need someone to help make everything that we launch really look good. We always looking for a Solidity developer, although we actually have some applications now. Bear market is real. And then UI designers, always looking for more UI designers and product and delivery managers. Anyone who likes writing forum posts and other people's DAOs, we can use their support. And yeah, with that, I'll just throw it over to Mitch.
What we want to do is we want to.
Yeah, thanks, Griff. So we have the weekly sync in our governance call. I'm just trying to throw in some last minute things. More things to talk about, but main thing here that we want to look at is role proposals. I think almost everyone's got them up, but I could be wrong. And so that's ongoing right now in the DAO. Another thing that we mentioned, there's more stuff. I made a huge post about contributor vesting and trying to solve the conundrum there. And also a big update on give matching, which is pretty important as well. And so I threw in a spec for both of those in the forum as comments. And let's see if we can't get that right on the call. But anyway, check out both of those. I'll throw some links so you guys can stay up to date. Looking, oh yeah, Griff's got it right there. Yeah, lots of stuff to talk about. There's no shortage. And lots of spreadsheets to play with. Cool. And then just going back to the slide there, in the NRGive, we've got a bunch of role proposals up for Suga, Nicola, Kotabe, Ali Reza, Mo, Griff, Amin, Tassani. I think Moshe Hobbs just went up during the call. Givebacks round 11 is up for vote for distribution. So that's in the NRGive as well. In the Give Garden, yeah, there it is, you can see. So if you have NRGive, please vote in those. In the Garden, we've got 3 active proposals. We've got the smart contract audit of the Give economy, the ETH Barcelona top-up for the sponsorship, and then the Entrando al Espacio Crypto, the retroactive sponsorship request. In the multi-sigs department, a fun fact there, we sent out 5.5 million Give to Karpatki to make the Gnosis Give LP. And we got that multi-sig signed under 1 hour. That's a new record. And then lastly, in the snapshot, there's an active vote asking if we should change the givebacks factor, and if so, to what? So if you have NRGive or if you have Give, jump into any or all of those and participate in governance. Exercise your rights. And I'll pass it back to Griff.
Thank you so much, Mitch. Man, a lot going on in the DAO. If you got Give tokens, you got some governance to do. That's for sure. I'm so excited about the community spotlight and Pluto View. But maybe Kotabe or who would like to introduce Pluto View? I think it's you, Kotabe, right? Maybe you can do a better intro than I can.
Yeah, sure. I can definitely do an intro. So Pluto View reached out to us on the... Well, it was Eve from Pluto View on the Ideas channel of Discord. Basically, they have been making events for... Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to take the spotlight from them, but they have amazing technology. They will tell us how they are helping charities. And yeah, I think I'll leave the floor to Eve.
Hey again to all and to all who joined a bit later. Well, frankly speaking, I want to speak on behalf of Pluto View Arcadia. Arcadia, are you here with us? As a better founder to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'd love to. Let me know if the connection is fine. Am I coming through? Am I coming
it's
through?
Good.
Yeah, it sounds
Perfect.
good.
It's good.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. So let's get straight to it. I love what you're building with Giveth, and I think it's an incredible match, and I think we're very fortunate that this happened. I'm sure we can make something really exciting out of this. So making a long story short, both of you make sure metaverses become functional, right? We believe that if we're virtualizing ourselves, right, making sure that we're just like here in the Discord, we're talking right now, right? We're communicating, basically virtualizing our speech and ourselves, being able to communicate virtually. We believe that devices need to be virtualized as well. So we are at the core of it. We're enabling people to not only engage with each other in the metaverse, but also engage with objects, functional objects, which are pretty much virtual applications. On the basis of virtual applications provided by Pluto View, we have a really exciting thing called the drawing portal, which allows pretty much unlimited number of people to draw and create NFTs together. We're actually going to do a quick demo. I'd love everybody here to join. Ilya, who's on the call, can you please send the link for the drawing portal into the chat?
Hey everyone, I can send the link, but please tell me which channel I should.
You can drop it in the event chat. It's just above this voice channel.
I'm not sure.
Oh, maybe it's role locked.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
I
it.
can
Yeah.
send it in event chat.
You can
Yeah?
open this link. Yeah.
Sorry, which chat did it go into? I lost it.
Event chat.
Okay, cool.
Event chat.
Yeah, so I'm actually logging in right now, so anybody that's logging in as well, should be able to see you. There should be, yeah, cursors appearing, exciting stuff. We're drawing. That's basically it. That's the idea. So the image that you're seeing right now, that's a preloaded NFT that was created by our design team for a project we did a couple of weeks ago. The idea is pretty simple. We create blueprints, like NFT blueprints, right? Honestly, it could be it could be just a blank piece of paper, but it's more exciting if you have some sort of a blueprint created, right? Something that you then go ahead and start coloring, start engaging with, kind of enhancing the image. Just like here, we had the blueprint prepared, and then we're pretty much right. We're doing this all together, enhancing the image. That's the idea, right? So you could have right fan art, charity art, massive thing. With Drawing Portal, you could do it at the same time. The first time we did it was a couple of months ago during NFT Talon, and we did this completely offline. So we had 3 computers set up in a row and a giant TV screen with like with the live drawing session, being shown on the live for the TV screen, and people would come up to the computers, and you'd have pretty much 3 people standing in a row drawing together. You'll see just like now, you see their cursors. They're creating NFTs. And then later that night, we auctioned the NFTs and we raised 5K for charity. And it was actually Tvaya Pora Fund, which helps children affected by war in Ukraine. The last event we did was also with Tvaya Pora Fund, which helps children affected by war in Ukraine, because we think it's a very important cause. But the idea is pretty simple. It could be any charity cause. That's why this is such an interesting match with Giveth. Because of the nature of Giveth and the nature of this of the drawing portal, the whole charity aspect of it, create together to then help people out. I feel like I'm blabbering on.
It's not really working for me. Does someone else want to share their screen? And
Yeah. Take a minute. Someone will end the experience.
Yeah.
We have a
Let me end.
limitation. 5 minutes for
Let me.
the. Okay, Arkady.
I just left. Yeah, I just left. Sorry, didn't warn you. This specific link has a 5-person limit because we just want to make sure. Sometimes we want to make sure that it doesn't get too chaotic. So obviously, it could be 10-person limit, it could be 20-person limit, it could be 100-person limit. We haven't really done 100% at the same time. That sounds pretty chaotic, but obviously we could give it a try. This one particularly has 5 people limit, so I just left the session, and you should be able to join in. There's also a timer, meaning that again, in this specific iteration, there's a timer, meaning that you can draw only for like 5 minutes. Then you'll get thrown out of the session, and you'd have to rejoin. So we make sure people in the queue waiting to draw get a chance to draw as well. So we don't have like one person taking up all the time, right? Because it's a we're limited by time often. So that's the case. And oh yeah, Mitch is streaming it. Mitch, thank you so much for streaming it. Yeah, that's the whole idea. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them.
Yeah, I got a couple questions. So you raised funds and you donated them to charity. Were the funds raised in crypto? And if so, what network or what chain?
Yeah. So again, this is super early for us. We've done this thing as an event only 2 times so far. We have an offline event coming up as well in Lisbon. It was Ethereum through OpenSea.
Mm-hmm.
Both times.
Okay, so Ethereum mainnet. Okay. Cool. And how easy would it be to use different chains?
Absolutely. So it's we're not limited to any blockchain. Again, this is think of it as just a drawing tool, right? You're creating the image together. The image then can be minted using anything, using any network and any blockchain.
Cool. And in theory, you could donate the proceeds to a project on Giveth through Giveth.
That's why we're here. That's the whole idea. Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks.
So have you guys thought about like how you'd want to split the givebacks? Because I assume that's the real benefit of using Giveth, right? Is like then you donate and then the givebacks go to someone. Would you? I assume you would send the givebacks like partially to you and partially to the person who buys the NFT or something like that. Or do you have any ideas there?
Yeah. So definitely the person that buys the NFTs. Definitely the person that buys the NFTs. It makes the most sense. It also what I'm really excited about is the partial ownership, because you have like, let's say 30 people that go through the experience. I mean, they took part in it. They're co-creators of this whole thing, so I think they should get it as well. Really, this is a really open question. So we'll figure it out. It's an open question for sure.
Anybody else have any questions for this really cool Pluto view?
I think we could have like an event within our community where we like bring people in and we could all create something and then donate it to one of the charities or something. I see it as like something that could bring a lot of the community together to do something fun that is valuable.
Yeah, that's the whole idea behind this. It's not only charity fundraising; it's mostly community engagement. Because honestly, I'm looking at this thing right now. It's maybe one of the best things people have created with Pluto View. I love this image. Ilya, we should definitely save it. We should definitely save it. Maybe not as NFT, but as JPEG, at least as JPEG. This looks awesome. Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's our show. Pluto View, very cool. I can't wait to see the forum. I hope you guys end up putting up a forum post and that we can engage in some way to make this tool be part of the future of giving. It looks super cool. And thank you all for coming to our community call again. We'll have another great one next week, and of course, there's lots of calls throughout the week. You have about 20 seconds left to go vote in the Commons Prize if that interests you, and we'll see the results later today. And yeah, and there's a lot. And just a reminder, like Mitch said, there's so many things to vote on in the DAO right now. Definitely budget some time to get those votes out. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Thanks, Griff. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you, guys.